is timely response. We are more of a family. Everybody relates freely together. You call your coach anytime in the day and your coach is there to answer you. It is not like a system whereby you have to go through all the hurdles to get attention. So why I said I would do everything to complement your effort is that I believe in you. I believe in everything you can offer, but it seems that we've been putting everything on you. We've been putting all the works on you, waiting for you to tell us, do this, do that before we take action. But I realized that I don't have to put all those things on you, because so one day I will have to be a master of my own self, and I won't wait for you to tell me what to do. So I must start practicing it now. Though being accountable, I must have to start practicing it now, not waiting until you tell me to do this, shout on me, do this or that before I will have to do it. So even as you are trying to give us the best, to give me the best, I will do everything within my reach to complement your effort. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. I would say your 40%, your 40% there on what it is you need, the consciousness, your 40%, okay, it's still an idea, okay? There's a weapon in you. You have to weaponize that idea. So going forward, I'm going to show up in classes with a consciousness. I must be there before you can read. That's one of the conscious effort that I'm going to make. That's a plan. That's a weapon. Okay. And when after the classes, in the classes, I must show up with my camera on, because I know that incentivizes you. It makes you proud that I'm compliant. So going forward, that's going to be done under any circumstances. That's going to be done. All right. Then after every session, I must document what it is that I learned, and I must send it in the group. That makes me a student. It makes you know I'm in class. I'm going to make sure that is done. All right. Then if there is any instruction, I'm going to be the first person to submit that instruction. Okay. These are my education. Over the next 2 months, I'm going to be at 100% on it. That's a workable plan. That's a weapon. That's you making a decision. That's how you can complement my effort. That you don't need to say you want to complement my effort. What I just said now, does it complement my effort? I'm looking for answers. That is what you will do to complement. Tell me what you will do. That's the question. Okay. Don't stay in the idea. I know your intentions. Every one of you right now popped up. You'll do it, but let it be translated into work action. Okay. Any other person? Thank you, Manuel. I like that. We know how to stay in idea mode. I ask these questions for a reason, direct, to push you to teach you the next thing. Okay. So yeah, let's bring it on. Mr. Akinyemi.
Morning, sir.
Morning, sir. How are you doing? How are we doing?
Well, good question now.
You said?
You know, the question you're asking me, I say, how do I answer you now? Because
answer me how you feel.
Okay. You see, the last time you spoke with me, I was in a state of mind, and I told you I wasn't happy because of what I was going through. I told you that I want to get a number of things done. Like I told you, I'm not a young man, and you know, I need to learn at my own pace and get some things. I'm not tech savvy. For example, I still don't know how to operate the gadgets, to get this line, the arrows, all this, In fact, in the form I filled, I said, sir, you will need to help us. Those who are new, who are totally new to forest, who have not known anything before, and those who don't know how to operate, their phones, or there should be a way they can be. In fact, like me, I don't mind, traveling to the space to see somebody who will be able to take me through all this. So I told you that the laptop I had, they say it's Linux, that I have to change to configure to Windows. You won't believe that when I took to that place, the guy messes it up, and even the buttons are not, responding. It's like some forces are really against me. I'm not discouraged anyway, because I know that I want to learn. I want to, you see. In fact, just like, sir, let me just tell you that, if somebody knows what to do and, is able to do it, I don't think there's any reason anybody will not want to do it. I have been a teacher all my life, and I just the way you talk, I know when my students are not doing well, I know how I used to feel. But when they are doing well, I'm happy. So I can feel you. So my own problem is that I'm not, I'm not tech savvy, and I don't, some of these things. I've been watching the videos. For example, now, thank God I've been able now to understand resistance, to draw. I mean, support and resistance. Understand that when you draw a zone, you have a zone, and there's a break, then there must be a retest before you take it straight. So I'm learning all these things now. Yeah.
Okay. I want to say something.
So,
I know you believe in me.
very much, sir.
I said you were in the call yesterday, right?
No, I wasn't. In fact, we had anniversary in the church yesterday. In fact, I got home around.
Okay. I understand. So, yeah, let me give it to you. Okay. First is, after I give it to you, you go and watch the call. There's something you're doing to us right now that you don't know. I shared it yesterday. Can I tell you what happened? How many minutes did you think you spoke right now?
I did not even, maybe.
Okay. How many minutes did he just spoke? You guys, let me know. I have an idea. I want us to do something, okay? About 2 minutes, practically about 4 minutes. You spoke close to about four minutes plus. And can you guys say he answered my question? Did he answer my question? I want you to observe something, okay? So other people are listening to you, not just me. This is what makes us a classroom, all right? And I'm intentional about what I'm doing right now. So look at what people are saying. You did not answer my question. Did you know the question I asked you?
You said what? You said, how am I doing?
Was that the question? Okay, can I tell you one truth? That is what you wanted to share, but that wasn't the question. But that was what your mind was on. We operate based on what our mind is on. You're operating on your limitation, your experience. So everything that is coming to you right now, you're not receiving. You're working on your template. Okay. So because this is real, this is recorded. You could come back to it and just saw what we just experienced.
Okay.
Did you now know that you did not even understand the question, but you know what you answered? True or true? You knew what you answered.
Yes.
Okay, but that wasn't the question. Do you think it's a theme? I don't need to tell you what the problem is. Okay. The thing is, I cannot change the problem. You have to address it. You don't have any limitation. I promise you, you don't. Okay. It's in everything that I've been talking since we got started on this question. Take out time from yourself and really ask yourself this question. Do you have what it takes to win? Do you agree with me that you have what it takes to win?
I agree, sir.
If you do agree, why are you not working with yourself on the things you have that win? When you sent me your chat, what did I say? Did I compliment you when you sent me your chat after that session?
Yes, you did. You complimented me. I was very happy for that.
Why didn't you continue on that?
I told you that I have difficulties, in all those. The very first one, I had difficulties, getting all those. In fact, I'm just,
You're
let me say
struggling.
that. Yes, so no, I know.
Yeah, you agree that you're struggling. And the reason you're struggling is because you're not giving yourself into what you know how to do. You are limiting yourself by what you don't know how to do. I just said something on this call. Talk to yourself, look at the mirror and say, okay, you don't know how to do this. How can you help it? Nothing. You don't do anything about it. Just do something about the one you know how to do. You know how to draw support. You know how to draw resistance. If the trade gets to your support, wait for the trade to get to your support and take the trade. See the outcome. Do it 10 times. Do you know how to do that?
Yes.
Do you need help to do that?
No, I didn't help them.
Why haven't you done it? Because you're focused on the ones you don't know how to do. And no matter what session we have, like what I'm doing right now, it has nothing to do with this session, but we are making it a session because why you brought it. That is how every session for you would be. It will be about you bringing what you don't know, what you want, not what the session has to offer you, but what the baggage you're carrying that is limiting. Okay, you're carrying it. You just have to let go. You don't know so many things. That's true. Likewise, a lot of people on this call, they don't know a lot of things. But why? The reason when you came into Forex, you don't know anything. You just have to learn. The way to learn is how you would learn. You are trying to sabotage yourself with your ability to learn. Everybody does not have the same prowess of understanding. Okay, it may take someone 3 months to learn a thing. It may take you 6 months. Okay, it may take someone 2 days to know a thing, but it may take you 10 days or 1 month. It doesn't have to do with the timeline. The question is, are you willing to learn the way you know how to learn? Okay, focus on the things you know how to do. Taking a trade, you don't need someone to teach you how to take a trade. You already know how to take a trade. Where's your 100 trades that you've taken? So focus over the next 3 months. I'm going to start taking trades based on my precept, based on my analysis. Okay, so what is my analysis? Cambridge says buy at the support to sell at the ceiling. That's basic. How many support and ceiling sells and buys do you have in your trading account, in your demo? Do you have any?
Yes.
No. Because why? You're waiting for the newest strategy that we're learning and you want to learn the new strategy and you've not even done the basic. Do the basic. You're going to find yourself transiting from one level of understanding to another. Does that make sense? And we are ready to assist you in the basics. Like the assistance I can give to you now is you performing the instruction that I'm giving to you now. Like you did and I complimented you. Do more. I'm going to compliment more of you. I'm going to tell you this is what you need. I can hold personal sessions. I can tell one coach to do this with you for you to understand a certain thing, but I need something from you. You have to be involved in the instructions that I give to you. We are committed to making you grow, but not at your standard, at our standard, because we are the ones that can change you. You cannot change us for you. Does that make sense?
It does, sir. Thank you, sir.
You must follow the instruction. And the truth is you are already a 6-figure income earner as long as you don't quit. That is a validation. So don't quit on yourself. Does that make sense, Mr. Aki?
Yes, sir. Best.
Hope I wasn't too harsh.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I just need you to listen. All right. So, and that goes to everyone. I just practically showed you guys how we sabotage ourselves without us knowing. Okay. We bring our baggage and we don't learn the new things because we're carrying a baggage. And unknown to you, okay, you'll think you're doing the right thing. All right. Let's change. So now I have to get myself to, I have to come back to the session. Can I come back to the session? Do we still have time? Should I come back to the session? Because I went off the session. Okay, I went to another topic, but I want to come back. All right. I believe you guys were enjoying the session we're having. Okay. All right. And it's, in case you don't know, I've forgotten my vibe. Okay. Do you know that I've just shifted to another part of me, which is meeting someone at the point of their core need and advice, counseling them. I just left our vibe. And that happens when we don't do what it is we need to do. That happens. So now I need to come back to vibe, or I just close this session and reschedule. I have to come back to vibe. I was doing something I can tell you, I totally just forgot what I was doing. Because I had to use energy to, truthfully just answer that question. So, Mr. Boye, can you bring me back to vibe? Are you driving, or are you in a busy schedule, or you can answer? Mr. Boye, are you there? Okay, madam, okay, no, let me, before I bring Lala Weber.
Hello, coach. Hello, everyone.
Hi. So bring it back to vibe.
Yes, I think you were talking about, you asked the question about.
I know what I am talking about. I need your answer. Bring me back to vibe. What are you?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So for me, actually, what I got from everything that you said was about us being accountable for, for our behaviors and how we, what we bring as well, not only expecting you to give us things, but also what it is that we can do to improve ourselves as well. So it's not always expecting something from you. So for example, you talked about us showing up on time, like being there before you start. And I think that shows also a level of respect where we are on a call 5 minutes or even 10 minutes before you're on. I think that shows that you're prepared, you're committed, and you're willing, to learn and to follow instructions. And I think that was my biggest takeout from what you said.
Okay, so you had a takeout, but you didn't give me a take in.
Take in.
Can
you just what I took in?
No. What's my take in now from you? What should I?
Okay, so yes, so from us, okay, specifically, maybe I speak for myself, is that you can expect commitment and to work on the things that you actually told us to show up when we're supposed to, to be accountable for ourselves, that then the work for you also is easier, that you're not always running after us, because I think also it drains you.
So
that we have to be responsible for ourselves. I think that is, for you, I was thinking that would be the take-in, and I think that it would be a thing that will bring pride as well in you, that you have us as students following instructions and also not putting all the burden on you and expecting you to give us results, but that results should come from us and not from you.
So that was beautiful. It was a beautiful plate, but there was no food in the plate. I just opened the plate right now. The plate was labeled beautiful meal. All right. And I just opened and I wanted to eat that meal right now, and there is no content. Okay. I'm going to explain. When you have a session with a coach or a mentor, the only way they can understand you were on that session is if you have a plan of action. I need everybody to put it in the chat. Like, I think this is one of the things I've not centered on. Okay. Please tell yeah, we're supposed to have a session for, yeah. So yeah, what we're gonna do, let you guys join now. We're gonna finish. I'm gonna finish into a session. Okay, this is critically very important, and I'm gonna close very shortly. Plan of action. Okay. It's very critical. So what would be a likely plan of action if I experienced a call yesterday and my coach said, bring something to the table? I just said something when Ifeanyi spoke. That was a plan of action. That's a concrete plan of action. Another step into planning of action is Kenvry. You spoke, and I know I have the ability to do something. Okay. So I'm going to fund. In funding, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to fund my personal account. And my goal over the next 1-2 months is that I'm going to make a withdrawal of a significant 200%. Okay. Did you guys get what I just said? That's my goal, 200% in 2 months. That's my plan of action. So I'm going to fund an account with the strategies that we're learning right now. You already taught me on how to duplicate. Now, that's a plan of action. I'm going to do this in 2 months. So if you don't understand the strategy, some of you are trading right now, you already know how to trade, and you're just still playing around, learning more things when you're not practicing. So what you can do is you can engage yourself, get a live account, and